I just woke up and I realized that I don't want to be Drake. I don't want to be Drake successful. I don't want to be that kind of artist. Like, I want my work to mean something. I want to be Kendrick Lamar successful. But I feel like with social media, we're all being pushed the Drake route. Just put out content, put out content, put out content, put out content, only to at the end of the day be left with a handful of things that are good. And then the rest is just mediocre work, like indistinguishable from one another. Like, and I don't want that. And I know like the chances of me being successful are already slim to none. So like this might not be something I ever have to worry about. But just the thought of like me getting to that level of success and then looking back and being so dissatisfied with what I have made, that sounds terrible. And like with Drake, despite all of the money, despite all of the accolades, despite all of like the awards, at the end of the day, the dude does not seem satisfied with what he has. Like someone who is satisfied and content with their legacy would not be acting and moving the way he is acting and moving. Like, and I don't want that. I want to be settled in my legacy if I ever get there. I want to be content with what I have produced and what I have made. But social media is like making that impossible because from a marketing perspective, if you want to like make money off of social media, volume works more than like quality. Just like pushing out content, multiple content all the time works better than like, you know, quality content. Because the second you take any significant amount of work to perfect your craft, you're forgotten by the algorithm and you're just chucked out. And also, you're not making any money while you're taking that time to perfect your craft. Like, none at all. It's like the worst no commit, no base salaries, like sales position in the world. Like, that's what it is to be like a content creator. The worst no base salary, commission based sales position in the whole, like, in the whole entire like sales industry. That's what it is. And it's just like at the end of the day, I feel like I'm left with two options. Either I keep going down that route and just like drain myself artistically and be left with like just mediocrity, or I just stop and don't do this anymore. Just like give up on that. But it's like, how do you even move and operate and promote your work and like get your stuff seen and shown by people as an artist without the help of social media? But at the same time, how do you be an artist with social media? Because the two are like just seeming incompatible. Like a quality artist, like an artist who is proud of the work they are making. Because unless you have a team behind you who is helping you produce content, there's just not enough time to create quality content and still be able to like keep up with like the internet sphere, like the social media like humdrum of it all. So it's just seeming like very difficult and like an impossible dilemma. I guess it's not that impossible. Like at the end of the day, I just don't like this anymore. So I guess the obvious solution is to just stop because I'm tired, I'm drained, I'm constantly like deleting the things that I do. I'm constantly like, taking them down and then re-uploading them again because I'm like, well, I don't have time to make anything better. And it's just like, it's just such an artistically bankrupt way of living. But at the same time, I am bankrupt. Like I have no money, I have no funds. So the only like way to survive, to like make it worth it, is to just keep creating volumes and volumes of just like borderline trash. And I don't want to do that. So I guess like the obvious solution is to just like not do it at all. Like I've just been like, I feel like I've just been spiraling and I would like to not spiral anymore. And I just like, I don't think there's a way for me where I am now with like no money to do art. Because I don't know how to do it. Like, I know people have been doing it without, like, the internet, without social media for, like, centuries. But also, those people were mostly rich. Like, those people were mostly rich. And the ones who weren't only got appreciated after they died. Like, I don't want to die for my art to be considered good and viable and worthy of, like, you know, being seen. It's just... It just doesn't seem possible. Like, it doesn't seem like something I can keep doing. Like, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. And I don't want to be Drake. I don't want to be Drake. It's so, I understand why he's so discontent. Because if I feel like I'd be just as discontent, like, imagine doing all of that, getting all of those awards, getting all of that money, like, just for a chance to get approval from, like, your peers, only to get it all and still not get that approval. Like, ouch. Like, no, it's not a laughing matter, but I either laugh or I cry, so I'm gonna choose laughing. Because damn, all of that, he did all of that, and the rap, like, community is like, ew. No, thank you. No, you can keep that. No, that was really mid. No, it's fine. I danced to it in the club, but really, I'm not listening to it in my nth hour. Like, it's not changing my life. It's not hitting me emotionally. It's just something to, like, vibe, like, dance to, drive to. Like, it's just not it. And that sucks. I must suck. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be, like, consumable mediocrity. Like, I want people to look at my work and be like, wow, that really touched me. Like, that really, like, I feel understood. I feel seen. Like, I want that. But that needs money. And I don't have money. And I don't want to be consumable mediocrity. Like, I don't want it anymore. It's just really... Drake doesn't seem happy. Like, he's at the top of consumable mediocrity and he does not seem happy. He seems dissatisfied. He seems like he just doesn't seem happy. And I don't want that. I don't want that. Like, I don't want that. And then nobody feels sorry for him because it's like, you have so much money and you have so many awards. Just sit down and enjoy it. But he can't. He can't because he never got what he really wanted from the beginning. He never got it. That approval. He never got it. And he's never going to let it go. He's going to be like 50, 60, like making the same music forever. And that is just like, that's so scary. Like, the further and further, like, the more Audrey ages, the worse he's gonna, like, look trying to hold on to Drake. Because Drake at max is, like, what, like 30 to 33 years old? Like, Drake, the persona, that's the age. And Aubrey is, what, 36? It's already looking weird that Aubrey is still trying to be Drake. Imagine Aubrey at, like, 50, 60, trying to be this, like, 33, like, 25 to 33-year-old man named Drake. Like, my God, I want to grow and I want my art to reflect my growth. I want people to connect with it. I want it to resonate. I want it to mean something. And it just cannot do that. It cannot, like, I've been artistically stunted. I feel like ever since I started, like, you know, putting my art on social media, ever since I started, like, creating content, I felt artistically stunted. Because do you know, like, one of the things I really, really want to do is edit for, like, music videos. I love editing. I love editing images and I love editing, like, video. But the type of editing that I want to do takes days to pump out, like, a 1 minute video. Like, days to pump out a really, really good 1 minute video that I would be proud of. And social media doesn't give me that time. So I've just been, like, pumping out, in my eyes, like, just mediocrity. And I don't even really edit. Like, this is just a straight shot video, no cuts. because it just doesn't seem worth it. I just get so annoyed when I have to like edit and I only have time to do like basic cuts. I hate that, and I would rather not edit at all than do that. So it's just like one shot, no cuts, because the other option of just like having a little bit of what I want is just so much worse than not having anything at all. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just would rather ramble and not cut anything out and just post it, just push it out, than to like go on a like an editing software, do like 6 cuts at the most, and then push it out. Like, it's the feeling is indescribable. It's terrible. So yeah, at the end of the day, I don't want to be Drake. And that's the reason why I have to exit social media, or at least take a significant break from social media, because the thought of like ending up like Drake, so much money, so much fame, so much awards, and just like discontent and dissatisfied and always chasing. What is he chasing? Always chasing like approval, always chasing approval, always looking so like desperate and cringy for approval. And it's just like, a man of your stature, a man of your like riches and accolades and standing, and like he's had like a huge impact on the music industry. A man like that, and you're still chasing and begging for approval, still like sucking the blood of like the youth rappers dry. It's like a vampire. I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't end up like that. So I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to exit the scene. Um, because I can't be Drake. I can't do it. It's too terrible of a thing to conceive. Like, my God. So yeah, bye.